pick up this book. When I went into the reading lab and I saw this book, and because last semester my book is Charlotte's Web, and I thought I gotta try something more difficult than that semester, so I picked up this book, and I think it's way deeper than the Charlotte's Web. Okay. And I'm going to introduce the author, Stephen Edwin King, also well known as Stephen King. Stephen King is an American author of contemporary horror, supernatural fiction, and so on. And he is a very versatile writer. And his book has sold more than 350 million copies, and many of which have been adapted into feature films, miniseries, television shows, and comic books. And I'm going to introduce a summary of my book. The book main character is Ben Mears. First of all, I want to summarize the book. The book is about vampires, a story of vampire, and the main character is Ben Mears. Ben Mears is a writer who went back to his hometown, Salem Slot. Salem Slot. This book topic is Ben Mears' hometown, and the main character went back to his hometown, and he is an author, and he was going to write some stories about his hometown. And there, when he back to his hometown, Ben Mears met Susan Norton, a girl, and they started a sweet relationship very quickly. And then in a town, there is a house called Marston House, as you can see there. Here, Marston House, and it's a haunted house because the former owner, a man, shot his wife in a brain, and hanged himself in this house. So it's haunted house, and every townspeople avoided to go here because it's very horrible. But however, Ben would like to rent the house. But before renting it, it had already been sold, and Ben find out that the buyer was a man called Barlow, and Barlow is another main character. He is a vicious vampire, and as the story goes on, Barlow started doing what the vampires do, and a lot of townspeople more and more people became vampires, and eventually the town was almost occupied by vampires. So Ben Mears and Susan Norton, this group of people, and with the help of other people like Matt Berg and other people, they are trying to fight against the vampire. But unfortunately, his girlfriend Susan Norton was caught by this vampire Barlow and became a vampire. And his companion Matt, the helper Matt, had a heart attack after confronting the vicious vampire. And a priest, and Father Callaghan, he was bit by the vampire and was marked as a vampire. So he also died and became a vampire. So the last two people, Ben and Mark, the last two survived men. They playing a trick. They playing a trick, yes, and lure the vampire Barlow into a boarding house, and driving a strike into the vampire's heart, and the vampire died, and the two people went away from the town and ended up in Mexico. Okay, so this is the summary of my book, and my reflection of this book is, I think my mind was very chaotic when I first read the book because...
Oh, no time for summary. Okay, good job so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.